Welcome back to That's Entertainment, and today we have an interview with Jon Varto from Los Angeles. Jon is from Egypt and travelled to America with his parents. So, Jon, you were 6 years old and you got a guitar for Christmas, is that right?
At the age of 6, I received my first guitar, and since then I've been playing music.
Yeah? All right. So,
This is what happened. At the age of 6, I got my guitar. I was in Ethiopia. When I was young, I formed a band called the Seven Band, and we used to practice late nights during the Ethiopian Revolution. Mm-hmm. I think it was 1978. And then, unfortunately, we formed a band called the Seven Band, and this was the beginning of my passion for music. Unfortunately, in 1986, conditions in Ethiopia were not too good. So I had to come to Los Angeles to continue my musical career.
Mm-hmm. That must have been awful for you. How did you feel leaving Ethiopia for Los Angeles?
Well, you can call me an African American at this point, but, things were not stable. So, the communists came and nationalized all our properties. And at that point, my dad said, you know what, it's time for you maybe to go out and continue your musical career. So what I did is when I came to the United States in Los Angeles, I continued my musical career. I was performing as a professional musician. And I was lucky enough to meet some good musicians, world-class musicians, and I performed for them as well. I took my music very seriously for many, many years. Yeah, and then I noticed that it was time for me to come up with an album, and I came up with an album called Journey, that was the winner of AMFA Music Awards and International Music Awards. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember that. And currently, my songs are broadcasted with the same league with Andrea Bocelli's songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. I'm so happy to talk to you.
Yeah, so you're over in Los Angeles at the moment, right?
Correct. Yes, I am.
I don't know what the time is over there. I guess it's pretty late. Hey.
Don't worry about it. We're okay here.
Well, us entertainment people...
We don't sleep at night.
Us entertainment people don't sleep at night. You know, what's sleep? So what's next on the cards? Have you got any music coming out?
Yeah, let me tell you what happened. So, there were some detours and few obstacles professionally and personally that I had to take care of in my life. And then once I did that, I was able to write many melodies. A lot of songs were born during the pandemic. As you know, you and I were stuck at home doing nothing. So during that time, I was introduced to the #1 music promoter, Ron Alexenberg. This gentleman has worked with Michael Jackson, Barbara Streisand, Meat Love, Chicago, you name it. And then when Ron heard my songs, he called me right away and said, "Don't move. I want you to come to see me as soon as possible." So that has been the beginning of our journey. So I'm planning to release a new album, yes. And I'm trying to call that album Dignity of Grace. Dignity and Grace, my bad. Dignity and Grace. That's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah. And that's where I'm Home comes from. That's on that album?
That's right. That's right.
And that's the song we just played before. We've got a couple of other songs to play as well. I listened to I'm Home and I loved it. I really liked the sound.
Oh, thank you so much.
I can see it being a real dance number, see it very big in clubs and in parties. It kind of reminded me of that guy, the artist Women Went Nuts Over. Incredibly looking guy, incredibly good looking guy. Could have had any woman he wanted.
Oh, Ricky Martin.
Yes, Ricky Martin. Thank you. Yeah, your music reminded me a bit of him. Do you get inspiration from other artists?
Yes, I do. I do. Stevie Wonder is one of my favorite.
Yep.
I love to hear a lot of classical music. I listen to classical music as well. Yes, I like to hear jazz. If I'm not doing anything, I just sit down and listen to some nice old jazz music, man. That's me. That inspires me a lot.
Yeah, there's something about jazz music that gets me going too. I love jazz music.
Oh.
I love a bit of jazz, love hearing it, even hearing the amateur jazz musicians in the park. So how do you write your music?
The way I write my music is once I write my music, I just share this with some very well-known world-class producers such as Dan Sistos, Ricky Pantoja. These guys are phenomenal. I mean, they read my mind, and once I have the song, and I just go to them and I say, hey, listen, let's do this and that. But when the pandemic came, and we were like all stuck at home, so everything was done remotely,
But the pandemic was, when you were stuck at home, that's a great opportunity to sit there and write.
Yeah. I hear that. Yes.
Anyway. Well, I do stage plays and theatre. I've got stage plays half written sitting there because of the pandemic. Okay, we're going to play another one of your songs. We'll be back shortly.
Okay, fantastic.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Welcome back to That's Entertainment. That was Jon Varto with Mijamia. If you only just tuned in, we are talking to the singer of that song, Jon Varto. Now, John, did I pronounce that correctly?
Correct. Amici miei means my friends in Italian.
So tell us about that song. That was in Italian. What does it translate into?
Well, I wrote the song many years ago, and actually that song right now, it's broadcasted with Andrea Bocelli's songs under Italian Contemporary. I wrote the song about friends. It's about friends that we all get together. There's this great piano bar. We're all sitting there, and I'm playing some nice piano for my friends. But deep inside my heart, that beautiful person that was supposed to show up that day, she's not there. And while I'm singing for my friends, my mind is still out there thinking of her. That's the whole song.
It's a beautiful song. I really like it. I was just saying to Tris before that I'm really digging this music. It's really nice. I really like it. You've got several albums out, right?
Yes, and this new song the new one that I wrote that's called I'm Home is available on all platforms right now as we speak.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. But no, we've played I'm Home before. Might play it again at the end of this interview just to refresh everyone's memories. So tell me about your albums. You've got several albums. What albums have you got out at the moment?
Well, the one that I'm going to release very soon, it will be called Dignity and Grace, but the previous album was called Giorni. That's in Italian, it means days. That was the one that won many awards, but this new one, it's not released yet. I'm waiting for the final approval from Mr. Ron Alexenberg. Once he gives me the green light, then I'm going to launch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the one I'm From Home is on, Dignity and Grace. That's the one you're waiting for?
Yes, I also wrote a song called Dignity and Grace that talks about all the homeless people here in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, we have too many homeless people nowadays. I was inspired to write a song about them, and it's the name of the song is Dignity and Grace. And I said to myself, you know what might as well call the album and name it Dignity and Grace, and it's good to go,
Yeah. I haven't got that one, but I'm going to listen out for that. I've heard two of your songs now, and I'll definitely be listening to more. We'll play another song of yours shortly. Which ones are we going to play next? It's called This Love Won't Fade Away. All right, and that was This Love Won't Fade Away by Jon Varto. And we're talking to Jon Varto at the moment, in case you've just joined in. And Trish has come on board as well to talk to you as well, John. So,
how you going, John?
Oh, nice. Thank you, guys. That's amazing.
Beautiful song. Was just saying to Trish, I'm really liking this music. It's got a beautiful sound. So tell us a bit about your motivations behind your songs. You were saying Dignity and Grace is motivated by seeing homelessness in the streets of LA.
Yes, sir. Yes. You know what happened is I live close by Marina del Rey. It's next by the ocean. So I was driving by, and every day I pass by this street where there's a bunch of homeless people. So, I just stop by, wave at them, and, try to help them out. Some of them are drug addicts, unfortunately. But, when I pass by there, and all of a sudden, for 4 or 5 months, I was just thinking about them. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I write the song. And I think it's a pretty catchy song. It's going to be out there. The world is going to hear that very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the homeless issue has definitely got a lot worse since COVID. How are you guys going with COVID over there?
It's been a little bit tough here. We're still wearing our mask. You have to be prudent. You have to be careful. Mm-hmm. We're so blessed. I'm so blessed that, I can sit down and write a song and I feel better about it. But there's a lot of people that are going through rough time as we speak, unfortunately. But as I can tell you something, that music is a mood changer. It's an instrument into itself, which has been known after perception and hearts. Like it lifts your spirit and brings things into focus. I mean, it gives you good energy, and people should hear music. It's really, really important at this time.
Yeah, we were just saying this morning about we love the sound that you guys are doing. We love the music, especially the music video for I'm Home. You guys just look like you were having a great time.
Oh, thank you, Triz. You guys are amazing too.
Are those guys your band?
Yes, by the way, these guys are phenomenal. I mean, these are all world-class musicians. For instance, Dan Sistos, the guitar player and the producer of that song, he used to play for Christina Aguilera. And then Richie Garcia, the percussionist, plays for Phil Collins, Sting, Diana Ross, you name it. I mean, these guys are all top-notch, world-class musicians. And, I work with them, and every time I come up with a song, they can't wait to record and play with me. They're really nice guys.
Sounds like you work really well together. Have you known each other for long?
It's a blessing.
Yeah. Have you known each other for very long?
Yes, for many years. Yes, correct.
Awesome. So what are your plans for this year?
Are you guys there?
Yes. Trish was just saying, what have you got planned for this year?
I'm still writing some beautiful music. Once we launch my new album, I have another song lined up, and I can tell you that song. The name of the song is called Pentatonic Love. I just finished the song 2 days ago, and I'm very excited. I mean, I'm just writing songs, and it's keeping me really happy at this point. It's like a blessing from God. I'm focusing, to create more songs. That's where I'm at this point.
Yeah. What motivates you the most, though? Each song is very different, and what motivates you? What motivates you the most?
Yes, the way I write songs, the way I get motivated is I see something, a picture, or somebody's life, or and then it stays in my heart for many, many months. And I don't write the lyrics on the spot. I usually come up with the melody. But some good musicians, music writers, they first write the lyrics and they write the melody. But I'm just the opposite. So what I do is I come up with the melody, I chew on it, for a few days, and then all of a sudden the lyrics kicks in, and then that's when I start writing the complete song. That's what happens. But it, mostly daily life. I look at people's face. I look at the expression of people, and that's how I get inspired. That's the way I write my songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of gigs in LA at all?
I'm planning to do a few shows very soon, but I haven't performed yet because of COVID. I'm a little bit careful.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. It's the same in the theatre and film industry. It's really scary at the moment because you can invest money, you can invest your time and everything, and then everything go to hell.
I hear you. Yes. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, I think.
But good things are going to happen soon. Good things are coming. I believe in that. Things are going to change.
I think so. There just needs to be a song about coming together over COVID. There's a lot of anger between the two factions, those who are pro and anti-vax. So I think there needs to be a song about that where everyone's just coming together. You know what I mean?
Over to you.
Yes. In fact, during the pandemic, I wrote a song about the name of the song is "Keep on Dreaming," and it talks about hope. And it was a kind of Latin cha-cha. And that song traveled around the world. We had too many views. I think we had over 600,000 views in a month on Facebook. I posted it on Facebook. And it went all the way to India. And I was getting all kinds of compliments because, as I said, music lifts your spirit and brings things into focus. That's what it's a healer. I mean, music is a great healer. It's a gift from the universe. And, as I'm telling everybody, listen to music, just be happy, wake up with a positive energy, don't think about negative things. I mean, if you think positive, good things come.
Exactly.
That's my formula,
Exactly, and that's what I was saying before. In my show, I talk a lot about the film industry and the theatre industry. I was talking a lot before about actors wanting to break into the industry. They're complaining because they're not getting the roles. They're not getting the parts they want, and they want to be right up the front. If they stop thinking negatively, reset the brain waves, they'll actually start achieving what they're supposed to be achieving.
That's right.
Yep.
You nailed it. You said it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So.
Oh, yes.
It's been a pleasure talking to you today, Jon. It's been great to get an insight into how you work.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I promise you guys have been fantastic. Keep up the good work. It's hard to find good people nowadays. Everybody's confused and they have too many things going on. Let's keep that spirit high.
Exactly. Stay on air for a little bit, Jon. We're going to play I'm Home, and when we come back, you can plug anything you've got coming up. And that was I'm Home by Jon Varto. Are you still there, Jon?
Yes, I am.
All right. So, Jon,
I'm home as well.
Before you go, while we still have you, give yourself a really good plug.
Yes, never give up. Great things take time and passion. Just be positive. And if you want to hear some of my songs, this new song, I'm Home, is available on all platforms, as I mentioned. You can also go under www.jonvartomusic.com. You can hear more songs. This song, I'm Home, is available on YouTube as well. You can comment and see what you think about the song. Keep up the good work, guys. And a big hug from Los Angeles. You guys rock. And I hope one day I come and visit you guys out there as well.
Well, that'd absolutely be awesome. Jon, thank you so much, and I wish you all the best.
Take it easy, man.
Grazie. Thank you very much, guys.
See ya.
All right.
A big hug to you.
Thank you, Jon. All right.
Ciao.
That would be absolutely awesome. Thank you, Jon, and all the best. We're going to have some words from our sponsors, and then we're going to come back to our radio play.
See you later, Jon.